Pidgin live with Andy Boomatai. Ivala out plenty, that's no lie. That's what the Hammer Jang Gang like for see. When we tune in, we get that guarantee. Daily Pidgin live with Andy Boomatai. Turn on the camera and let 'em fly. He just give 'em no more plan. Like we always say, if can. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride as we spread aloha far and wide. Ooh, Hammer Jang Gang and the Daily Pidgin Live.
Maybe I should turn on the microphone. That would be good, huh? Would kind of improve the quality of the show. How's it, Gangi? And welcome. And you are watching the Daily Pidgin Live right here. That's right. And we are a chat show for those of you who might just be joining us. My name is Andy Boomatai. I will be your chat moderator, JPO, bus driver, hall monitor, all kinds. That's right. We speak small, kind Pidgin. And what we do here, Gangi, is we practice the aloha spirit. That's right. We concentrate on what we have in common, what brings us together, not what separates us. Okay? If you're looking for a chat show where you can type in all caps and start flame wars with people, this is not the place. Okay? Plenty other places for do that. Okay? So kick back, relax, and let's see who's here. This is the part of the show that we call the romper room, because I just drive through the names and try to find who's here, and we call roll, but nobody take attendance. That's right. So how's it, Karen? And there's Gil. And how's it, Nancy? And Wild Willie. Hey, there's Miles. Medium 7 up. Change his name, small kind. And the mic definitely helps. Yes, I know that, Miles. You know what I mean? It's something I've learned over the years. Appreciate you following up, because, hey, I wouldn't be able to say hi to Susan and Rick and Poipu. There's Poipu. And there's Ku'aloha, my avatar crush. And there's Karen and Hank. I'm just going right down, trying to keep up with the chat as it. Oh, this bugger is moving like a swift. And there's Tim Lopes already with the K. How's it? The K, by the way, is if you're lurking, we ask that you give us one wellness check. Hit the K. And you know what? If you're having a good day, no shame, capitalize them. Hi, Faustina. Huh? There you go. And C, Honda. Let's see who else is here. Miss You. Hi, Miss You, all the way from Idaho. Okay. Bambucha Bob. Hello, Andy and gang. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, and a nice day. Gil Soto. If I say you twice, that's double aloha. No shame, okay? Aloha gang and the Hammer Jang Gang. That's right. That's Mark Hill. Hey, Gooch Kawa. How are you, Gooch? And let's see. Trying to stay to the bottom because we have YouTube and Facebook both chatting. Like, you see how here Mike is from the Facebook side. You can tell because there's a little Facebook icon in the bottom left. But Aloha Smitty. Ooh, look at brother. He get one YouTube icon, and he's busy at work and life. Glad to see the Hammer Jang Gang. All right. E.T. Guerrero. How you, Elaine? Okay, and let's see. Oh, how's it? And there's Kanani, my friend. Oops, never clickanize her good. How's it? Hey, guess what, Yvonne? I went through Nanakuli, and if I'm not mistaken, I went down your street. Okay, so check that out today. Our holo holo. I went all through Nanakuli as best I can on my motorcycle because I know you guys like that. Okay, there's a K. Mahalo, Carl, for the wellness check. Opai Elmoto says daughter came to visit, so I'll be lurking. I appreciate you showing face though. How's that? Well, let me put some music on in the background here. I forgot about that, small kind, right? And also, our guest today for the interview is Toa Tuine. Yes, up and coming comedian, and we'll talk a little bit about him as we get closer. We'll bring him in about 4 o'clock. That's in about, what's like 35? What is that? Sorry, misclassed that day. 25 minutes from now, approximately, maybe a little more early. Hi, Claudia. I like to listen to the kind and take my mind off how unprepared I am. Even though earthquakes, we're supposed to have stuff ready. Wow, well, good. Take a couple hours off and we talk story. How's that? Hey, Nancy, how are you? You doing so good. I'm proud of you. How's it, Andy and Gangy? That's from Kevin right there. Andy, I like when you say the chat is moving like a swift. Quick like a swift, eh? Hey, there's Gwen Rodriguez. Hi, saying aloha, Andy, and from Huntington Beach, California. Oh my, I worked in Hermosa Beach quite a bit, within striking distance. Mahalo, Richard Lewis, aloha, and aloha Gangi. That's right, how's that? Douglas from the Facebook side. How's it, Andy from South Carolina? Mahalo for dropping in. You are now officially part of the Hamajang Gang. Now you'll hear people calling each other gang and Hamajang Gang. Anyone who chats in this show is automatically part of the Hamajang Gang. Now, if you don't know, if you're not that familiar with Pidgin, hold on. How's it, Chris? Mahalo for the super chat, you bugger. Where are you today? Sydney, Nebraska. Power and relaxing. Great to have you, brother. Thank you for always giving us the mana amount. The mana amount, if you don't know, is, 808 because, in Hawaii, right? The prefix for the phone number, 808. That's how, right? So now what was I talking about? I cannot remember. This will happen. So never mind. It may come back to me or maybe somebody will remember. Hey, good afternoon, Andy. Great to be here. How's it, Kamala, man? I gave you a shout after your message. I was out making holo holo and there. Okay, Robert Bowman. I'm here from Sacramento, California, on one of the few cities not on fire. Oh, that's so good. Always nice to see your handsome face and brush up on the kind. That's how, Robert. Thank you. What I was starting to say was that the Hamajang Gang, right, gets its name. Every time I mention it, we get one kind, I gotta stop and thanks, Agu. Appreciate it. Hamajang in Hawaiian Pidgin English means any kind, all mixed up, right? Because that's what we are here. We're from different kind backgrounds, different colors, different hair, different areas, different everything. But when we come here together, we won Hamajang Gang. So that's what that means. Robert, good to see you again, my brother. Always with the shaka on his avatar. Love it. Yeah. In fact, today I was talking to Kamaka Brown. We're talking about the importance of what we're talking about right now. Hey, what's up, Andy and the Hamajang Gang? How you, brother Bruce? Oh, let's see. Popolo brother. Hey, let's say hi to Popolo brother. Looking sharp in that Marine outfit right there. That's a uniform to be respected. Okay, now, hey, John Stanton, what? You were explaining what the Hamajang Gang means. Oh, thank you, John. It did, in fact, come back to me, unlike other times. But appreciate the post-it note. How's it, Indian Gangi? Ke. All right, ke ala kulu kulu alane. Let's see here. Oh, Richard Lewis with mahalo, brother. There we go. Super chat. Thanks, if you're not familiar what's happening with the super chat, if you're on the YouTube side, on the bottom of the chat, there's a little dollar sign, and you click that, then you can either pick an amount or highlight it and add your own amount, and it's kind of like a tip jar. Yeah, I know. I always tell this story about when I was first starting in comedy, right? I put a tip jar out there and I put a few bucks in it, and somebody was watching my act. They got up, walked to the tip jar, took out $1 and left. Woo! Oh man, it's all super busy today. Well, it's super busy today, and Shock got home just in time to be here. I don't know how long I'll last, but hey, mahalo and Tobago for being here. This is a cup, belongs to my wife. It says, "Don't make me use my teacher voice." She teaches, huh? Okay. I had Doreen. How you, beef stew? Look at that with the sparkly avatar. I like that. At Tobago, hi, Wild Willie. People saying aloha to each other. Aloha to all on the cell phone. Hard to say aloha to everyone. You just did. Mission accomplished. Put that in a win column, Jacob. Yeah, good job. Ooh, love that cup. Oh, let's say Taz saying how's it to plenty people. Yeah, that's how we say aloha. We say thank you. We are polite. We have young people watching too. And here I'll prove it, right? Whoops. And a bugger slipped by. There's Keola P, our 10-year-old YouTube star. He has a YouTube page, Keola P 31 on YouTube. And he talks about snakes and things he found in the forest and fish. Go check him out if you can, right? And tell him, we saw you on the Daily Pidgin Live, right? Oh. Aloha, Jacob. I have the same problem. Kids? Oh, wait, there we go. Oh no! Now I'm on the Ellie. What he said? Aloha. Oh yeah, the cell phone. Okay, I am back on track. How's that? Hey, aloha, Keola P. How's it, Keola P? Oop, am I clickinizing them or what? Yeah, there you go. And this is from Wild Willie. Jacob Hill. On my cell phone too. And you know what? That is why when you look at like this kind of thing, when I do with Taz, you see, the more you write, the bigger your avatar becomes. I do that on purpose because of all the people on their cell phones. Sometimes when you see one small little, who's that? What's that? What's that avatar mean? Guess what? Now, more easy. Right? See, look, there's Corey right there saying aloha to everybody. Oh, had one socially distanced kanikapila this afternoon. Much needed. Yeah, everybody get their own. Keola saying how's it to Wild Willie. Oh, man. Oh, hey, look, from the Facebook side, Mercy Aloha Dennis. Hey, Andy, Daily Pidgin Show, mahalo for many smiles. Oh, thank you, and mahalo for your smile. You're looking nice there behind the tree, huh? That kind of professional pose. Hey, I'm on my cell phone too. You know, according to Analytics, about almost half people watch on the handhelds. I know. Hey, can I count as a young person watching? Yes, you can, Brian. Anyone under the age of 67, which I will be this year, is young person, okay? Anyone over 67 is smart person. And it's all geared on where I stand. That's right. And what kind of shirt today? Oh, this is a old Hilo Hattie shirt. Yeah. In fact, oh look, I gotta move this small kind over so I don't get the shadow right there. And you know, that bugs come well, man. People point things out, and I don't know why I remember. Maybe I'm insecure. That could be it. Hey, Robert, mean you bugger. $10 ticker. Oh, jumping up and down singing. #1 fan. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate it. Wow. By the way, $10 is too much, okay? Next time, no need to be that much. I mean, I appreciate it, but you know what? Oof. Okay. Babies. Colette, yeah, you and me. Oh, that's how we feel. We getting ready for possible double hurricane in Texas this week. Oh, you people in Texas do everything big. You notice that? Oh, man, I am 42 years young. That's how, right there. I remember when I turned 40 and I told Don Ho, I said, oh, I'm 40 years old. He turned to me and said, boy, you're in your prime. So I'm gonna say the same thing to you. I'm gonna say the same thing to you, Mike. You are in your prime. That's right. Oh, hey, what happened to the music? Taking a break. There, do your job. Okay, thank you. Hey, Michael Steele. I'm young. Yay. That's right. Anybody, younger than me is younger than me. That's all I get to say. But get young in the sentence. So you know what? Now, that's a win. Put it in the win column. Irene K from Washington State. Oh, thank you, Irene, for the wellness check. Glad to see you doing good. Okay? Can you tell my husband, Chris Clark, I said happy 17-year wedding anniversary? He is sitting right next to me, and I failed to get him a gift. Oh, poor Rachel Adam Clark. Yes. Hey, Chris, good to be married, bro. I know, serious. 17 years, now you know each other. When you've been married as long as me, then you go, hey, we really know each other. You know something, Rachel? My wife and I, if you say, when's your wedding anniversary? We both have to go, September? Was it in September? No. We don't make a big deal about that. So many, you forgot my wedding, you didn't get me. Hey, guess what? Marriage is way more than that. I know. Did you have a good day, Keola P31? And that's from Susan R. Andy Bumatai, the more old I get, the more young everybody else stay. Words of wisdom from Corey Titterman, right there. That's how it works, right there. Oh, hey, Sumagro Hawaii. Come on now. Get in now. Mahalo for the super chat. Love the avatar. And you know what? Mahalo. Appreciate it. Stern look. I know. In fact, don't get me wrong, Sumagro. I really appreciate it. But, oh, hey. Hi, everybody. Andy Keola Tegan. Oh, wow. Cynthia Krause saying hi to everybody. Look at the lovely avatar. There was, speaking of Nancy, I was just going to say, Nancy was doing plenty super chat, and I asked her if she would please take a month off. Nancy, I got an email from someone who said, did I hear you correctly? Did you tell someone to stop donating? I went, yeah, because, but anyway, you're doing very good. I know, one day at a time, it's tough to kick. Danny, how you? Aloha, Andy, and La Gangi watching on both Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, the YouTube side doing real good this time. We have, let's take roll here on the Andrew Bumatai Facebook page. We have 12 people. We have 34 on the Andy Bumatai page. I'll get to. And here on YouTube, we have 111. Mean. Thanks, you guys. And we have 49 likes. 51. Sorry. So, if can, guys, no shame, false crack the like button, because, anti-lytic, she like that, And people asking me, what does the like button do? Hey, mahalo, Andy, from Justine. Oh, hi, Justine. Hey, I'm going to, I didn't know that was you, Sumagro. So are you in another business? I'm going to Nanakuli. Yeah, that's another Nanakuli girl that we get Yvonne and we get Justine. Yeah. In fact, I went up to the school, but the gate was closed. I couldn't get in. Saturday. I know. So, again, forgot what I was talking about. Get used to that. Okay, gang? Because I gotta tell you, I have the attention span of a gnat. Yes, I had a wonderful day. How about you? And I fixed my bike tire. Oh, fixing a tire. That's a skill to be honored. And then later on, you got to learn how to change the tire on a car. Not as easy as it sounds. Yeah, I believe they should teach it in high school. But that's just me, okay? Oh, 74, smart and still young. There you go, Kamola, man. Yeah, you are smart though, bro. It's possible for one haole take one trip to Ni'ihau. Yes. In the short version, but to get to Ni'ihau for anyone is difficult, but it's possible. I know. Hamajang gang keep growing daily. That's how we like them. In fact, we're going to increase it by one in about 4 minutes. I'm going to try to bring in Toa Tuine, Hawaii's up and coming stand-up comedian. Hi, Uncle. Heard you are not wearing Tory Richards today. Maybe tomorrow. Well, I only have about 5 of them, so in the mix of things, they may come along. Oh, it's not a totem pole, it's a tiki. Totem poles are an American Indian thing, and they're basically one figure with another one on top of it and another one on top of it, and that's what they call them. But in Hawaii, we call that tiki, or if you want to be a purist, ki'i, which means image, right? So, yes, that was donated by Uncle Black, and it is a big part of this show. You are correct. Okay. Holla, Andy. And I Hamajang gang from Ni'ihau Ramsey. Someone was asking if they could get to Ni'ihau, and there's a Ni'ihau right there. I know. Hey, past 2 shows were amazing. Great guests. Love how the Hamajang gang keeps raising the bar. That's right. Because, hard to go to the bar. So now we have to create our own. I know, Jacob, you're part of it. Mahalo, right there. Okay. Hey, thank you, Miso Streams. Oh, now we're talking. Look at that. Woo. 99 on the super chat. Ooh, I love it. Oh, and I can use your avatar when I want to tune my screen. That's right. Oh. Sorry you don't feel in the pink, Frank Madrid. Hope you're feeling much better tomorrow. Oh, Frank under the weather. Well, just relax, drink plenty of water, and watch Korean soap operas. Doctor told me that. I'm not into it, but, it was a doctor. Hey, kualoha. How you? What K on the Facebook side, huh? What, you double the kind? I know. Hey, maybe you, made you blush, Keola. Oh, then my work is pal. I'm okay, just joking. Oh, okay, Frank. Oh, yay, Nanakuli. Yes. I should have done the, I never thought about it. The Nanakuli, what do we call the rear view? Maybe while it's on, I can do it. Cindy, love your new avatar. Okay. Okay. Lurking. Now I stay cooking dinner. Okay, Island Boy, I am. Hey, you're right, Andy. Everybody I teach driving has to change a tire. And it is not easy. Am I right? I mean, most people, okay. I know. It's and you can really hurt yourself if you do it incorrectly. That's the problem. There's Charles and there's Craig McDougal, right there. Both K's. Love seeing it. I can't even visit me. Let me put the correct emphasis. I can't even visit me. There we go. I think that was a little better. Hey, can try, right? If cannot, try them again. I was under the impression you had to be invited to Ni'ihau. Get all kinds. I don't know. I've never tried, and I've never really talked to anybody. The one thing that someone told me, they said, if you ever go Ni'i Hao, lower your expectations, right? Yeah, yeah. Tiki, it's Tiki, tiki, and that's with the Tahitian influence, because there's no T in the Hawaiian language, and in Hawaiian it's Ki, Ki, no Ki, Ki, with a okina and then a I, Ki. I know. Whew. Andy, I'm doing a crowdfunding campaign to help save Hawaii's largest organic farm. Let me know how I can get the word out. I tell you what, Justine, you want to talk tomorrow? I'll interview tomorrow. Hold on. I'll interview you tomorrow on this show at 4 o'clock, but you gotta have Skype, okay? Download Skype. Speaking of Skype, yeah, Tumoa just sent me a note. I'm ready, okay? So, Justine, serious. Okay, let me get to the bottom of the chat here. I'm ripping through because I got to bring Tumoa in, okay? Hold on. Here we go. Boom. I'm calling him. Can you see him? There he is. Hey, Tumoa. Hold on. Let me bring you in. Boom, and I think we should have. Oh, wait a minute.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Can you hear me?
How's it, Tumoa? What's that? You
Can you hear me?
live, brother, on 3 platforms.
Right on.
Let
up,
me,
Andy?
Let me give you the fancy introduction, okay? So
Okay.
we're gonna ask everybody to pretend they never just see you, okay? And you have to pretend you never see us. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, this is showbiz, bro. So we gotta pretend.
All right.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to bring on to the show a gentleman who is easily categorized as Hawaii's hottest up-and-coming stand-up comedian. He has a show in October at the Blue Note. He booked 2 shows, then sold out immediately, added a 3rd show, sold that one out. Today added a 4th show, sold out in a half an hour. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce Toa Tuine. How you, my friend? Oh, wrong one. Wait, hold on. Where you at? Oh, there. Oh, shit.
Oh.
I know. You was on Tiki. How you, brother?
Man. Thank you for having me, Andy. What's up? Is it the Hamajang Gang you guys call it?
Yeah, Hamajang Gang.
Hamajang Gang. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. Big fan of this show and awesome to be on here.
Hey, tell me about the Blue Note show now. Give me the time and the date so people can, if you add a 5th show, which is highly likely.
Yeah. So I'm having 4 shows total. The first show is on Saturday, October 17th. There's going to be 2 shows at night. Is it 6 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. And then the following Sunday, the next day, October 18th at 5 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Yeah, maybe I'll add a 5th show. I don't know, but I think just with everyone all hectic with COVID, I think I might just keep it at 4 shows right now, and we'll see. We're like 2 months away. Almost it's October, 2 months away, so we'll see how I feel. But 4 shows so far at the Blue Note.
It seems like just yesterday that Ahmed came on, and I guess he and I did a show. And didn't you do a guest set on that, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, so actually, I think the week before I was opening for James Money at his show in Hawaiian's Brian's, and Greg Azuz, the promoter, was actually at that show, and then he saw me, and then he said, "Oh, he really liked me," so he invited me to Ahmed's show at the Blue Note, and you were featuring on that, and then he wanted me to do a quick guest spot, 5 minutes, and that was my first time at the Blue Note, and one of my first interactions with you, and I loved it. I think that was in 2017, I believe.
I think it was, yeah. And you know,
Yeah.
it's funny because you know, all the things I find myself saying about you, right? I used to say about Augie Tolba back in the day.
Mhm.
You know, up and coming, brand new guy, and all that kind. And now I think you're next in line easily.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Means a lot. I don't know if you know this, but like, every whenever someone asks me, who's your favorite comedian, who's my favorite comedian, the first name I always say is Frank DeLima. I mean, okay,
I was
I'm
waiting
kidding.
for that one. Oh yeah.
Nah, but
Hey,
seriously though, seriously, you're my favorite comedian. I always mention your name, because you did it all. You started in
wow.
Hawaii, blew up, king of Hawaii, and then even branched out in the mainland, made your footsteps there, made it big in movies, television shows, radio, all
Wow,
these
wow, wow.
online shows, you name it.
Yeah.
You did it all. So you're
Wow.
definitely my idol and my favorite comedian, and
Uh,
I'll always
uh,
give
I
you
appreciate
respect for
that.
that.
Yeah, thank you, bro. But you know, I got to tell
No
you
problem.
something. You know, when I see your smiling face on stage, what I especially appreciate is that you keep it family friendly. You know?
Oh yeah, got to guarantee because that's what Hawaii is. There's always kids, there's always Kiki, and they're the future. So if you can do clean comedy and entertain everybody, you're gonna have more tickets, more seats, and show for the whole family. And that's how I believe Hawaii is. Hawaii is definitely a family state, and I try to keep it clean, like how you kept it clean and how Augie kept it clean.
Yeah.
And just trying to follow you guys.
Right. And you know, and it has nothing to do with if you don't, you know, your dad gonna give you licking.
I know. I gotta dump the trash after this.
You know,
Before you come in yelling.
speaking of your dad and your uncle, you know, Mark Tuine, I mean, you come from a
Right.
strong football family. How did they react when you said, "Oh, I'm gonna be one comedy guy"?
I mean, they're definitely surprised. My dad and my uncle were big time football stars back in the day. I mean, my uncle Mark played like 15 years with Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
My dad, Tom Tuine, played a few years in Detroit and a couple years in Canada. But they're both big UH stars and just following their footsteps. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, no, you got to play football. That's your lineage. But apparently, I never get their height. They both 6'5", and me, I'm like 5'8". So I still waiting for my growth spurt. But yeah, they were shocked. They were shocked when I said I wanted to do comedy. But it's my passion. They seen that I kind of put away my football side because I played football at Punahou and then UH, and then from there I kind of just branched off into comedy. So I found a new passion and a new love, and they're definitely supportive. And I love it. I love doing comedy.
You know, what you say you played football, you know, Punahou, and then of course UH.
Mhm.
Was there any pressure being from a football family, quote unquote, to play?
Yeah, definitely. Just because they're big standout stars in football. So they're both linemen. My dad played D line and my uncle played O line, and
Yeah.
I wasn't their size. So I played linebacker and safety in high school and college.
Hmm.
But yeah, definitely always have people over the shoulder like, oh, this is he's a Tuine. He's gonna do big things. Let's see if he goes to the NFL. So there is some pressure, but I like pressure. I like performing under pressure. I think that's natural for us comedians. We like the what is it, the adrenaline, the natural adrenaline, and I kind of see comedy and football hand to hand. It's almost like you're
What?
preparing for a game. You gotta. I know it's weird. You gotta like you're preparing for a game, and you gotta. There's practices, and it's just like watching film could be like recording your sets at smaller clubs and kind of going over them and trying to see okay what the audience likes and kind of strategic plan. I don't know.
Yeah.
It works for me. So I kind of like take that same mentality and that competitiveness and try to put it on stage.
But you know, people will say that you know it's show business, and business is the bigger word. You know, so you use the discipline you learned in football and applied it to football. I mean, excuse me, football and applied it to comedy.
Yeah, definitely. I'm an athlete and I'm a competitor, and I try to take that same, like you said, discipline, rules or regulations, and part of that for like comedy would be always coming up with fresh ideas, new material, working on the material that you have, splicing it down, making it nice and compact. It's very similar in my eyes, and maybe you can see the same way. I don't know.
Oh,
Makes sense to me, but
hey,
I try to do that.
if you work hard at your craft, oops, what? Wait, hold on, my button broke here. Hold on, I gotta bring you.
Oh,
Oh, I know. There we go. Come on, button, you can. There we go.
there we
Oh,
go.
I know. There we go. Hey, I gotta put me on screen once in a while, or I miss myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey,
Gotta always check it.
yeah. Hey, Tumua, can you see these when I put them up like that?
Yeah, I can see the comments.
Okay. Yeah. So here's Wild Willie saying comedy is awesome. I love to laugh and I love people who make me laugh. When you
Right on.
were in Punahou and at UH, were you a funny guy?
Um, I, with my close friends, yeah, but overall, I was kind of like a quiet, shy guy. But once you got to know me, I would always crack jokes here and there. But if my close friends know that I was a pretty funny guy, I'd always crack jokes. I actually get a lot of my ideas when I started doing comedy first, like in the locker room at UH. Just all the different scenarios some of my friends would go through, and it's fun. Even today when I come up with a new bit or an idea for maybe even some of my skits, I always run it by a few of my friends and be like, "Oh, what does this seem funny to you guys?" And then if they laugh right off the top, then I have something to work with, and I'm gonna write it down and try to work it out on stage.
Hey, C Honda here says there's a big difference in volume, Andy versus Tumor.
Oh,
That's my Kuleana. So let me work on that. So who's louder, C Honda, and is anyone else experiencing that? So let us know in the chat if you can, because
yeah, let us know.
yeah, let us know because I have some control over that, but oh, I missed class that day. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I want to bring up some of the popular Instagram videos that you've done. In fact, Keola P, our 10-year-old who frequents the show here, we missed it,
10
but
years old.
he's 10 years old. But he said,
Wow.
yeah. Oh, okay. Look here. Brian says no big difference. No big difference. So, oh wait. The chat is moving, bro. I don't know if you have it up on
Oh, there
another
we go.
thing. Yeah. He says, no big diff, and of course, in
Oh, the
volume.
volume's good then. Okay, good.
Yes, I think we're okay. And here's Andre saying, "Sounds fine to me." All right. By the way, when you see the K, that's people who are on, like, they're generally lurkers, but we say, "Give us the wellness check." Put the K, so they're watching, so they're digging it right there. Okay.
Right on, right on.
Yeah. Can we see Tumoa's tattoos? Come on. Oh, there you go. Oh, there. Okay, wait,
There
hold
you
on.
go,
Let
there
me,
you go.
let me get this off the screen. So there you go. Yeah.
There you go. See,
Oh,
I get them. I'm the third, so that's why I got the Roman numeral.
oh
So
yeah,
I tell
yeah.
people
Okay. The Roman,
I'm
and
the
then.
third, yeah. So I tell people you like them bold or italicized.
Oh, I can't
Quick
tell
one.
that joke.
I know.
Hey, now let's see where was I going on this? Okay, wait, hold on. Tumu is louder on my laptop. I turned mine down, small kind. Rather, yeah, a little loud. We're not gonna be
Keep
perfect.
it down
That's
a little
all.
bit.
Yeah, Andy is about 70% of his volume. Okay, how about this? Is that better? Hey, that's all right. That's all right. Anyway, what I want to do now, Tumor, is I want to bring up your YouTube channel and just play one of the videos. I know you have a bunch of them, but I'm gonna pick a few. But if you're interested in seeing it, gang, let me see if I can bring this up. Hold on, it's gonna be fancy. Okay, bring this up. Put them over here and go like this, right? You see? Oh, no, I gotta make this one small kind there, and then it's
Oh,
bigger.
there we go.
Yeah, there we go. So this is Tumoa's YouTube channel, and it's just search Toa Tuine comedian, and this is it. And to give you an idea of the kind of stuff he does, I'm going to click on one of these. You guys tell me if you can hear it okay. Okay? Here, hold on. Let's try this one.
So I give him my tree number. No, not that one. Not 287. The tree. And he told me to come in today, but I never like come in.
Is that an appointment?
Oh, this year. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so. Oh, wait, sorry. So you're like on fade. Sorry, what was that? On 3 on the top, 5 on the side. Kenny's. You should have. Oh, Campbell. I still call him Kenny's too all the time. We get him done. So what? So he pretty. Oh, nice, bro. Hey, you look handsome. You know, I'm gonna make you more handsome after this. Right there. Good. Kyoki, what was that? What was his IG again? 808 Stunner Kills.
Yo. You try to like hurry up a little bit, huh? Yeah.
Wow, how's this guy trying to give Stunner with 2 H's. That was it. Hold on. Hello, Kanyala Sweet Cuts. Kind of slammed. I got about 8 more guys coming. 8 more guys. Come back in about 6 hours, or maybe even just come back tomorrow. Bro, what you do for a living?
Me.
No, I mean, I don't really launch this. My launch
You sure you work here?
10 years, guys. Ask anybody, they tell you Kanyala is the guy for come. You're actually lucky for come in and walk in and catch them on good time.
Anyway, we're gonna
sorry. Like the,
we'll stop it. Wait, hold
the
on.
2 lines in the-
Wait, hold there. Oh, okay. No, you know what? So anyway, you guys, you want to check that out? You go to Tumua's page on YouTube and Instagram, right? Also.
Yeah,
But you
Instagram
must-
as well.
You mostly on Insta. I can tell because of the aspect ratio that you shoot and you
Yeah.
young.
I mean, everything's on the phone now. So if you look at like all like the big like mainland, comics too, or creators, everything's shot vertical. So I think the whole world is shifting to that. Even like Facebook now, people are like using it on their phone instead of their desktops and laptops. So I like it vertical because it fills the whole screen. But if I would make like strictly YouTube videos, I would shoot it with the 9x16 frame.
Yeah, well, I'm a fan of the 16 by 9.
Yeah, 16 by 9,
What
sorry.
you're shooting is 9 by 16, but
Oh.
I'm old school, Lana. When you come from TV, but I like this the way this looks, But hey,
Yeah.
I always tell people when I see that, I go, oh, this is a young person, So what's coming up for you other than the Blue Note shows? I mean, anybody asking you about TV specials, and I know you got the skits and.
Not really, not anything much about TV. So I just got that show coming up with it, which is in 2 months and I just continue to make more videos, try to build up my following because I know all the bars and clubs is closed right now. I would usually, pop in on some of those little shows they have in town with Jose Dynamite them. Sometimes I just pop in and practice some new stuff, but all that is shut down due to COVID.
Yeah.
So all I got left right now is the Blue Notes continue to stay open because they're known as a restaurant, which is smart and everything's safe in there with COVID friendly. They got that little plexiglass on the stage, and the tables are spaced out 6 feet apart. So it should be fun. So that's all I gotta have next in the upcoming couple months.
Is there any? Did you ever think that maybe the COVID thing helped your show?
I think so because I never considered making videos and skits or being known as an Instagram comic. You know how they have a lot of those online comics, but nothing against them. I have a bunch of friends who do that, and I never thought I'd be doing that. I always thought I just want to just do stand up, but then once that pandemic hit and that first shutdown happened and everything was shut down, I couldn't get on stage. Actually, my Honey's show got shut down too. I normally perform there once a month. So I was thinking of, what should I do now? Do I just stop or do I find a way to, entertain people and work on, my craft, I guess. So I started making these videos and these little skits. And main thing is that I try to be relatable to people and kind of bring the local style to it. Yeah. And it blew up. I gained about before the pandemic, I had about like 5,000 followers on Instagram, and then within the last couple months, I gained about 25,000 followers, and
Wow.
it's just a lot of videos hit viral, and a lot of
Hmm.
that is from the pandemic. So I'm actually thankful for the pandemic. I guess I'm a positive person. I like to look at things half
Wow.
glass full, so that
Yeah.
helped.
You know, here, Auntie Bagel has a question here, and she says, what about football? All pow?
Oh, Paul, I'm actually coaching now. I started just helping out with IA High School. So James Mane,
Yeah.
he's actually a O-line coach over there, and then he reached out to me and they said they needed some defensive coaches, and then I was like, I might as well just help out with the kids, and so we started coaching together. But our
Hmm.
season got canceled quick because of the virus.
Yeah.
Everything's pushed back to like January. So I mean, I love football. I always love football. I still watch football all the time, and I feel like coaching is fun, and I want to help out with the kids, and it's always cool to pass on to the next generation. So
Yeah.
football's still in my heart.
Here's a question from Keola P. I was telling you about our 10-year-old guy.
Oh, okay.
He's asking. I don't know if you can you see that?
Tumua, this is cool to see you talk. Do you like other sports? Yeah, I mean, I'm a big basketball fan. Football and basketball is my two main sports. I'm a LeBron fan. I follow the King, so that means I was a Miami Heat fan, a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, back to Miami Heat, and back to Cleveland, and now I'm a Lakers fan. So, football and basketball are my go-to sports. And thanks for watching, Keola. I'm actually surprised. You're only 10 years old, and you on the Hamajang gang, right? Keep it up. That's
Yeah.
that's good.
I'll tell you what, and I've mentioned this to Keola's parents who also watched the show tomorrow, and I thank them because what they did was he's 10, his sister is 13, and
Mm.
the parents watched the show and said and deemed it safe for their kids, and I said, that's high compliment,
Yeah.
that us guys, old buggers like me, and we got Keola watching, so that's where you're headed too, by the way, because you keep things clean too,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've actually got like since I posted the Blue Note shows, a lot of people messaging me or parents saying, "Oh, can I bring like my 13-year-old kid? Is kids
Yeah.
okay?" And then I'm like, "Yeah, the show is for all ages. Bring everybody down.
Yeah.
Even bring your dog too if you like. You know what I mean?" So
Just as long as you pay the cover.
yeah, pay the cover. Half charge, half charge.
Yeah. Hey, as you mature here now, and it's been at least 3 years now that you've been doing comic, which to
Yeah,
me is like a
January would
heartbeat.
be yeah, January would be 4 years of doing
Okay,
stand up.
4 years. Um, what have you learned that surprised you about stand up? Something that you didn't expect when you first got into it.
when I um when I first started doing stand up, I remember doing my first show at Anna O'Brien's, which is that some small club in right across Longs on University,
Yeah.
and I did good, and that's when Jose saw me, and then he I think that that's when I first met you. I think the next week he invited me to do a guest spot on Paulo Gata's show,
Yeah.
and you just happened to be there. I think it was at Wisp in Waikiki.
Yeah, yeah. I just went
But,
to check
yeah.
Paul out. He's a friend, of course.
Yeah, great funny guy too. So that would be like my second or third set of doing comedy already. So I asked Jose, I'm like, oh, like, is it okay if I do like the same set? Do I have to do a whole completely new set? And then he was like, oh no, just do exactly what you did there. And I was like, okay. So so I thought like, everything got to be off the top of your head, just popping. But
Yeah.
I quickly learned that it's an act, and you gotta polish it, and
Yeah.
when you get to like maybe your level where you have so many years of material, you can kind of fill out the audience, play a little jazz, and say, okay, this
Yeah.
works here, this doesn't work. I'm gonna lead more
Mhm.
towards the Portuguese material, or drop in some Filipino joke. You know what I mean? So it's every year you get better and better doing comedy, and you learn new things. And I'm still growing and still learning,
Yeah.
and I just love it.
It's funny how many people will go, I loved your show. I'm going to stay for the second show. You do the same act, and they go, oh, how about you did the same jokes? Like,
Yeah.
well, the whole audience changed except you,
Right.
Yeah.
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 That happened before too. That happened.
Yeah. So, when you want to fit in a joke, that you're trying out, where do you put it? Do you start with it? Do you end with it? How do you do it? Because everyone does that differently.
Well, just from experience and just from learning from other comedians, I try to put it in like the middle sweet spot, because you kind of want to, start off with a bang, start off with something, guarantee you can get the people rolling, get them warmed up, and you can, sprinkle in some new spots, some new material you have, and then see if that goes, and then you end always with your best bit, your biggest laugh. So I say the middle. Sometimes I kind of, do it right off the top if it's relevant, like this coronavirus stuff. I got some maybe like 15 minutes about that, so I'm gonna definitely start off with that, because I mean, everybody's gonna be doing it, but it's kind of expected. Like, you have to say something about it because of it. It's so big,
Yeah.
and it depends. But I try to hit right in the middle of the sweet spot.
You mentioned that you mentioned that they're planning to put a plexiglass between you and the
Yeah.
audience. Now, we both know that comedy is about that connection with people. They don't have to wear masks. Let me establish that first. Do they in
Right.
the audience?
Just when they walk in, when they sit down, they can take it off.
Oh, okay. But what's that like, having that the force field from the Starship Enterprise between you and
Right.
the audience?
It looks weird. So at Anna O'Brien's they had it. So I performed there like maybe a month ago before they shut down. I did like a quick feature spot. So they actually have it wasn't a plexiglass. It was a clear shower curtain. So it was right in front of it was hanging right in front of the stage.
Wow.
So yeah, it looks weird in the beginning. Everyone's like, oh, what is this? But after a while, like maybe like 5 minutes in, you kind of forget that the thing is there.
Okay.
But it kind of definitely moves around with your movement on stage. So you got to kind of try to feel it.
It's
the
like
sweet
playing those.
spot for that.
It's like playing those country western bars where they don't want to get you hit by bottles by.
Yeah.
And here's Medium 7 Up here has a great question. Can you see that?
I can see it's like half cut off on my
Oh, I'm
screen,
sorry.
too.
It says. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that better? Wait, hold on. I want you to. Is that better? No. Okay.
It's still-
Anyway,
yeah,
it
it's
says.
still-
Andy had great heckler advice the other day. How does Tumua react to hecklers?
Well, fortunately, I haven't dealt with any really bad hecklers. I had a few here and there, but mostly it's just drunk people trying to. They weren't trying to put me down. They're just trying to interrupt the show and be laughing at the wrong parts. You know what I mean? But what I thought, and you're trying to make up a setup like, oh, okay, so I'm walking to the store and then I see this guy coming to me. Boom, they start laughing already, and they only one laughing. But stuff like that. But I would to I guess regulate the hecklers. I found out, and I always I watch these like comedy podcasts online, and they kind of give advice. And the best advice I got was that you have the microphone in your hand, you have control of the show. You can always overpower them. You can maybe you have to address them if they're a little drunk because they just want attention. And usually, if you address them and say a little, maybe a quick one-liner about their appearance or something funny, something silly, they would kind of relax and calm down. But if they keep talking, a little trick I do is like you basically tell the whole audience like, oh, hey, does this guy make some noise if you want this guy to shut up? And I'm sure the whole audience would make some noise for you. They're going to be on your side. Yeah. Because if he's ruining your set, they're ruining everybody else's experience, and the whole audience is with you, and you have the power and you have the microphone. Yeah. So that's what I always try to think.
Right there, I can tell that you have the instincts, because that's exactly what I was talking about, and how you have to get that posse mentality going,
yeah.
And you get them on your side. I was playing the Comedy and Magic Club one time, and I actually got the audience to pick a heckler up, open the side door, and throw him out. And,
wow.
Oh, bro, it was good fun, too, and everybody was cheering and laughing, right? And here was the line. After things settled down, I turned to his date and said, well, now that we got rid of him.
Yeah. But, it's also
Go ahead.
It's also tough for us because we're clean comics. We don't curse on stage. It's easier for a blue or dirty comic to just roast someone
Yeah.
and beat out a heckler. But it's tough for us to make insults if we really wanted to hurt that heckler's feelings or make him shut up. So we kind of have to play with the audience, like you're saying, get them on our side, and pretty much it's like 98% against that 1% crowd. You know what I mean?
And especially when you remind them that they are stealing from the rest of the people who paid money
Right.
to laugh, and this guy wants to. By the way, here's a line you can use when people laugh out of place like that, which is like, what? They just laugh.
Yeah.
Here's the line. Oh, don't mind, brother. He's laughing at my opening line, but the upside is he will be laughing all the way home.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, because what do they just process slower that they laugh like that? It's weird.
I know. It's weird. They're just drunk.
I'm just drunk. Hey, here's a question. How did your wife react when you said, you know what, I'm all in with the comedy thing? Because a lot of people, they go, huh?
Yeah, well, she's not my wife yet. She's just
Oh, I'm
my
sorry.
girlfriend.
Oh,
No,
I
it's
didn't
okay.
know.
That's okay.
Oh.
Maybe in the future she'll be my wife, but
Yeah.
no, she's all for it. I love her. She's very supportive, and she knows that comedy means a lot to me, and she's just a big supporter. And I know it's tough, like just seeing like the past of dating an entertainer, because they kind of tend to put all their attention on everybody else because you're trying to please everybody, make everybody feel good. But she's all for it, and she's supportive, and I love that about her.
Well, and what about the part of, you being a handsome guy and girls come into the show and stuff? Have you talked about that?
Yeah, I kind of told her, like, just don't get jealous. I guess it's part of the job, it's part of the business. I remember you told me some stories back in the green room at some Blue Note shows. I remember you
Yeah.
when we were performing, but I won't mention that on here. You know what I mean?
No, but
No, but
it's an odd problem that you don't
It
think
is.
of it first.
it is. It definitely is, because they think. I mean, it's not my choice that they're all gonna come to me and just, I guess, try to talk or hit on me. I'm just doing my job. But she knows that it's kind of part of the I guess, being an entertainer, and she's all supportive, and she's all for it. So she understands.
And how about her family?
Oh yeah, her family. Yeah, they come to my shows a lot.
Oh,
They
yeah?
love it. They think I'm a funny guy. So it's cool. It's good. And then they're all, everyone's supportive about it. And I just love it, because a lot of people are more surprised at first because they didn't think I would be doing comedy from football. Some a quiet, shy guy like me, and now I'm just performing at these clubs and all that. But now they understand that I kind of my social media is growing, and they're actually for it. A lot of them actually are telling me, like, oh, you gotta say this on stage. Especially my mom, she'd always say, "Oh, Tumo, you gotta talk about how I had the kind stuck doodle or something." She telling me all these materials, and I'm like, "Mom, I cannot just. That's not funny. I cannot be just doing random things like that." But
Yeah.
I love it. My whole family is supportive.
How many times have you put up with this one? Bruh, you should come down to my job. Hang out. You gonna get some material.
All the time. All the time. In fact, like, how I do like these profession skits, like the barber, or I had the mechanic.
Yeah.
I've been getting some companies, like, like golf courses or restaurants, telling me, like, hey, if you ever like doing a skit here, you can have all the space you want as long as you add our logo inside, and we're all for it.
Good idea. That is
Yeah,
a good
so
idea.
I've been getting some messages like that, so it's pretty cool and such an awesome experience, and I'm just trying to soak it all in.
You're starting off, of course, in Hawaii, right? And you get a lot of local references in your show.
Right.
Do you have any aspirations to like do the mainland thing?
Eventually, yeah, that's always in the back of my head, because why not? You know what I mean? But local comedy and Hawaii comedy is like is my heart and my bread and butter right now. And my goal right now is just to do as best and be as best as I can in Hawaii. You know, maybe do all the the outer islands. I never performed there yet, and maybe just do mainland spots, put all the local spots in the mainland for now. That's all. That's my goal right now.
Yeah.
And then if opportunities open up and doors open up, I can maybe try do some mainland spots. Even I gotta have to switch my material to strictly mainland or more universal. I know me and you had a talk about that and how you kind of tweak some things of your material. But yeah, definitely that's a goal, and that's always in the back of my head.
Well, I mean, you take, for instance, that bit you do about sneaking food into the movie. I mean,
Yeah.
but do a little bit of that. I know this isn't a stand-up comedy show, but I mean, that's universal. I don't think you have to worry
is.
about that not working on the mainland.
Yeah. So basically, like my dad's kind of like one old school local guy. So everything gotta be done his way or his way only. So like when we go to movies, we don't buy snacks. We sneak snacks in all the time. I remember when I was small, my dad used to stuff my pockets, Snicker bars, Twix, Mochi Crunch. And then one day, he told me he had to sneak in one Panda Express plate lunch. Basically, he's like that, how I sneak this in? My pocket's not big enough. And he's like, no, boy, stupid Portuguese. You take that thing, you put them in your pants, squeeze your legs, squeeze. And basically just kind of had one rough time in there and just kind of like limping in, walking in. But like you said, that's universal. You know what I mean? I just got to drop the Pidgin, maybe change the Panda Express to something else that's universal, and then boom, you have it.
Oh, bro. Yeah, well, you know what? I got to tell you, you're headed that way. So, think about it. I want to end with this last question because this is something that people rarely ask people in show business. And that is, what's something that you don't like about show business?
It might sound weird, but I don't like waiting before the show. I just get too antsy, and if you're headlining and you got like an opener and a feature in front of you, you get kind of anxious. You just wanna get on the show, do your set, and feel good right there. So that's I mean, I love everything else about it, but waiting is tough for me. I just get too anxious and too kind of nervous, but more excited than nervous. I just want to get it over with, and that's probably the only thing I don't really like about it. But it's part of the job, and I'm slowly learning how to cope with it.
It's funny, man. I'm exactly the same way. And I explain it this way. I said, remember when you was in high school and some brother tell you, hey, brah, after sixth period, bro, you and me behind the cafeteria.
Yep.
And you're like, oh, and the whole day you're like, oh, and you're anticipating it.
Yep.
You'd rather just scrap right there, right? But that
Right there.
right. And that's the feeling I have. And then
It is.
you ever do this? You're waiting, and then the opening act does something similar to something you do.
I know. Now I understand why, like, some big time comics would have an opening act that's completely different than him.
Yeah.
I think George Lopez would never hire any Hispanic openers. I heard because he doesn't want to do that, and then everybody thought that he was racist or he didn't like his type of people. But he's basically just doing a business strategy. You don't want the crowd to get tired of that same material you're gonna do, because you're bound to tell the same type of topics. You know what I mean? So
my suggestion for you would be, don't have any comics in front of you that speak English. Okay, you be the English speaker. I'm just saying.
Right.
Take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny just to have some guy up there who just speaks nothing but Chinese? And then you get up, come on, let's hear it. Oh, man, I love that thing about the walk. Yeah. Okay, bro, you know what? We went a little longer than I wanted to, but good luck
That's
to
fine.
you, man. And I got to tell you something. I think, everybody here, and I'm seeing comments, hey, you got a new fan, and somebody liked your page and all this kind of stuff. But just like, when I used to interview Augie back then, right? People tell him now, bruh, I remember seeing you here or there when you were first starting, you know, when you're hosting your own TV show. And by the way, if you need a good sidekick, think about Keola P, because he's an up-and-comer too, 10 years old. And
I know. See him. Kiola boy, Ola boy.
right on. Thank you. Hey, thanks, Etumo. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for the Hamajang gang. I love this show. I always try to, chime in whenever you guys is online, but keep it up. It's a great thing you're doing, Andy, and thank you for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. Okay, bro. Aloha.
All right. Shoots.
There you go. Oh, man. Okay, now let me see if I can get back to my thing here. Oh, man, this is brutal. Man, come on, Buttons. You can do it. There we go. Oh, getting better at this. Getting better. Slowly but surely. We'll get it together. Again, Toa Tuine, and he'll be at the Blue Note. You want to give him a call. I don't know if he's going to add any more shows and stuff. Funny, family friendly, and first appearance, and hopefully not the last with the Hamajang gang here. Okay? So we're a little past 4 turtles. So let's do that. We'll take a little intermission. We'll come back, and then holo holo through Nanakuli. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Well, we're back soon here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was a four turtles shot by Kamoala Man on the Big Island. Okay, um, and I got to go back and look at just a few of these. Hold on, you guys. Whoa. Anyway, yeah. Wow, that's okay. We'll move on. Hey, thanks for all the nice comments about Tumua. And, you know, one of the most rewarding things is, you know, to find young local comedy talent, you know, and you know, kind of just give them a little push in the beginning and see them go boom, you know. And especially when you see natural talent like that, like in that young man right there. Okay, Taz had a funny line. wait, let me, no, I can't find it. You know, while the things are going on, I'm reading it, right? Oh, here. Oh, he goes, check this out. I'm married, so if you, Ohana, want to invite me out socially, I can show up on time or bring my wife. Oh, I can smell the salt air. I know, how's that? First to more, not a beach. Ooh, so relaxing. Thanks, I know. Oh, my foot's stinking in the sand. Oh, I'll stay stuck. Isn't that fun when that happens? You stand on the beach and then things go back like that. Yeah, there you go. Whew, okay, back on track. Okay, let's see what time we got here. 3:42 in about 10 minutes we'll start the holo holo. But there was something I wanted to show here. Where the heck where that thing went? No, that's not it. Always lose stuff. That's okay. Oh, I know what it was. This is when I was interviewing Kamoala Man. I had this queued up, and we never used it. It's a time lapse of someone setting up to sell huli huli chicken. I know. And he rolled his truck up and, you know, put it on time lapse. Check this out. It's only about 30 seconds long. Check this out. Let me get out of here. I know. I didn't want to waste that. He sent that to me a while ago. So anyway, there we go, gang. Whew. I like some huli huli chicken now. Oh, have a good sleep, Auntie Bagel. Oh yeah, she had a big day, so she's taking off a little early. Asshole, right there. Yeah, I had a good night's sleep last night too. I tell you what, riding this motorcycle and shooting these holo holos, man, I'm getting double the benefit. I get the video plus riding around. And today, by the way, today I saw parts of Nanakuli I've never seen before. And again, I grew up there and kind of hung out in that area. But one of the things, when you come up to this one road, right, and it says Naval Base or something, and you take a right, I said, you know what? I have passed that thing for as long as I can remember. Today, I went up. It goes way back into the valley, you know? I was like, huh? You know, and then there was another road, and here's one, a road I always thought in my mind I used to call Hakimo Road. It's not Hakimo Road, because I went up there and went, oh, it's now I can't remember, Keapela or something road, the one with the dips in it. So I learned a lot today cruising around. Hey, Lonnie. Hey, how you, brother? Here's somebody I went to high school right here. Hey, Lonnie, how you? Pop quiz. Before you got married, who did you spend the night with? Enjoy the show. Before you got married, who did you spend the night with? Mostly myself, bro. And you know what? We don't like get too scatological, Lonnie, because, we get small kids watching the show, so we cannot, we got to be careful about what we talk about. Yeah, that's how. But yeah, Lonnie and I literally were in high school together. I think he was 1 year above me because he never flunked. Oh, I used to live on Elo Hava off Hakimo Road. Yeah. But, I went, I thought it was Hakimo Road. But so we're going to see a lot of areas. And I found a way, because what's happening is I'm going, in the truck, I'm going, I go to the same places. Where can I go that's different? Maybe, guess what? I'm going to go to a neighborhood and go through all the chicken roads I can find. And good fun. Yeah. Hey, aloha, Manny, at Duke's Restaurant. Manny, honey, you get change for a quarter so I can leave the bugger one tip. Andy, hey, what's your cup say? Oh, I showed it a little earlier. It says, don't make me use my teacher voice. This is one of her students gave this to my wife. I like it because it's big, and when you put ice in it, it doesn't sweat because it has some insulation thing going. Anyway, there we go. Oh, sorry, Nanakuli girl. Paakea Road, that's what it was. Yeah, so I went all the way down Paakea Road to the end and, took the right and all that. Andy, my friend wanted to know the name of the Indian bike now. Name off the Indian bike. I don't know what you mean. My friend wanted to know the name of the Indian bike now. Well, quick history, there were Indian motorcycles until 1953, and then evidently they sent so much motorcycles to help the war effort that their dealerships didn't have enough, so the dealerships dried up, and then when they tried to return, there weren't enough dealerships, so boom, Indian went under. Harley Davidson managed their bikes better and they kept going. So at 53, and then around 1999, a company bought the Indian name and built Indian motorcycles in Gilroy. I have a Gilroy Indian, right? And they only lasted a couple, 3 years or something. Basically, it was California Motorcycle Company. They hung a bunch of Indian stuff on it and called it an Indian. Well, that went under. And then years later, Polaris, who had Victory motorcycle and also the Polaris, ATV type vehicles, bought the Indian name, and then they started producing Indians from scratch with a Thunderstroke 111 motor, and and so that's what Indian is today. They have and they always had the Chief and the Scout and and then that bagger with the hard fairings, Chieftain and all this kind. So yeah. Oh, there we go. Gilroy, that's what it is. Because it was made in Gilroy, California. And it's not the official name of the bike, but motorcycle is that an Indian? Yeah, it's a Gilroy Indian. Oh, because Gilroy Indians, again, California Motorcycle Company, they took Harley Davidson, clones made by S&S. And they put that 88 S&S motor in it, and there was a lot of S&S stuff. S&S is a brand of aftermarket motorcycle parts. So they hobbled together this thing, hoping it would catch on. It didn't. And I have one. So there you go. Okay, anyway, let's do the This is the Nanakuli Holo Holo. Okay, let me throw this up here, and I'll do Bobble Man in the corner here. So this is how. So this is Nanakuli, right? Of course, and again, I'm on the motorcycle, right? I have a GoPro 8, boom, going down here, and my idea is to just, if I see a road, boom, just hit it and see what happens. Oh, that's funny, Andre. Gilroy Indian, aka Garlic Indian, yeah, because Gilroy is the garlic capital of America. I don't know, the world, whatever. Oh, Gilroy bike should have a big clove of garlic painted on it. Yeah, I've been to Gilroy. I went there, rode through it. A good friend of mine, Denise Miller. I'm sure her last name isn't Miller anymore. Her and her husband John live in Gilroy. I visited them there on my motorcycle. Not the Gilroy, but another one. Can't remember, but isn't there a road to Schofield through the mountains? Yeah, it's called, Stephen, it's called Koli Koli Pass. Remember? And you by Yokohama, that road that goes up, and you can go all the way through. But you have to have a military ID, right, to do that, right? Hey, I'm not far from Gilroy. Well, you're where my motorcycle was born, Cynthia. Take a drive down Farrington Highway, and then you'll see why I'm proud to be from Nanakuli. Well, we'll do that soon. Oh, we got plenty of people here from Andre. I didn't know you were from Nanakuli. Yeah. Oh, here. First road. First time I've been down there. Oh, we went in the car. Yeah. Well, this is Justine. When I interviewed her in the car when I had that show. Now, take a look at this. Tell me this isn't one of the most beautiful mountain views of this mountain range ever. Look at this. Man. Beautiful. I was born and raised in Hawaii, and a really small town on the west side where the sun goes to fall asleep and the people share everything and their love. Yeah, that's how. Oh, I've been away for 7 years now. Oh, Yvonne. Well, you're gonna get some flashbacks, hopefully. Hey, look, Lani Leoi, I'm in Gilroy. Oh, there you go. Hey, Nanakuli Avenue. Is that right, Ernest? Don't know. I just took some turns. I'm not. It's a song from. I'm not. It's a song from Laga Savea. Unfamiliar. I mean, I know who it is, but I'm unfamiliar with the song. Looks like we're driving into a crater. Love it. Yeah, that's how. Exactly. Oh, you can get to Kolokoli Pass through NAD Road 2 in Nanakuli. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, NAD is Naval Ammunitions Depot, and I drive past it. Andy, you replay from yesterday's set on private, so I can't open interview with Kim. No, it's not private. Your replay is set on private. Really? Hold on. Let me go look. I think I can do it from here. I'm not sure. Hold on. How can I do this? Hold on. Boom. Oh, no, not that one. Hold on. You guys, you got me scared now over here. Ding. YouTube. Okay. You guys seeing that? Okay. You guys still seeing that? Okay, here. checking in real time for you, Taz. Loading. Boom. No, it's not. It's not set on private. You're talking about yesterday's show? No, it's not. It says visibility, public. You're looking at something else. Okay? Boom. But you know, look at this sky, and with the ocean where you can see it. That's just boom. I mean, you know, if you try to do that gradient in Photoshop, almost impossible. Well, not impossible, almost, I should say. Oh, let's see here. What we got? Oh, not private for me. Yeah, see? No. Oh, Andy, mahalo. Thomas the Turtle, you're so funny. Oh, wow, look how blue the ocean. I know. I thought about trying to do a Four Turtles, but I don't want to tell you why not. Okay, I will. I took my camera, so on the way to here, it wouldn't be there, and maybe, you know, mess up or turn on. So I put it in my pocket, and the little thing that holds on goes into a nut here. That's what you take to screw the camera onto the housing. So I didn't want to lose the screw, so I put it in my pocket, and the bolt on the other side fell off. So when I went to put the camera on in Nanakuli, the bolt wasn't there and it wouldn't stay. So I had to full on MacGyver and to get the camera to stay. So it was like locked onto the bike, and I couldn't take it off. There you go. Wasn't that interesting? No. I think the one where you accidentally went live early is the set to private, Andy. Yes. No, I deleted that, I think. I don't know. Do you do Holo Holo the day of the show? Yeah, this one I did. You know, I leave my house about, in this case, it was like 8 o'clock in the morning. I mean, that's when I like drive off, but I have to, you know, do a bunch of stuff from about 7 o'clock. You know, ooh, now heading to the ocean, only in Hawaii. Yeah, that's all right there. Alden, it sure is smoky here in the bay. Oh, McAndy. Bruh, when we talk, I'll tell you what I had to do. But it worked, you know. Oh, like you, MacGyver, the mic on our car to yeah, we went to Ace. Oh, no, shh, quiet. I was interviewing Justine in the car, and then something was up with the mic, so here she is thinking she's gonna get interviewed, and I stop in the middle and go, we gotta go City Mill. I got some parts. Okay, we're all right, let's continue. Oh, I'm in Oakland. I've mentioned this before, I like Oakland. If you're not headed to the ocean or toward the mountain, you are lost. I'm not, I guess so. Oh, smoke is making a nice sunset. Oh, I dropped a screw while I was fixing my guitar. Small one. Good news, I found it. Bad news, I found it because I stepped on it. Oh my goodness. You're lucky you found it. You know, usually when you, like when I'm working on my my motorcycle and you drop a screw, it goes and it just runs away. And I'm like, huh? You Holo Holo St. Louis Heights. I thought I did, turns out I didn't. But maybe I'll go back. I gotta find it, you know. Here's an area that I had never been to, right? Because if I had been to it, I wouldn't have known that this is a dead end. Watch this U-turn up here. Right here. How's that for a lean? what? You saw me there in the shadow? Whoop. Me, nah. That's no foot down, half power. Oh, love the holo holo. Worst place, there's no more better than other places, yeah. All purple and pink. Don't know what that means. I think I clicked the wrong one. Whew, I love up this road. I lived up this road many years ago. Oh, did you? Oh. Well, you having flashbacks, huh? I got a new magnet on the old school car antenna for working on the bike. Oh, that's a good idea. I lived on this road in 1989. You know, it's funny, you know, when I go to these roads that, you know, I would never, you know, I can't tell you how many times people go, oh, but I used to live right there. Like, huh? Yeah. This is my old house, but a dead end. Really? Oh, look at that. There you go again. Oh, clickanize, word of the day. Oh, sorry. I have a magnetic bowl and screws, and if you drop them by accident, they never fall into the bowl. I have a magnetic bowl too. Same exact thing, Matt Statter. Wow, that mountain is just amazing, isn't it? And here's another right turn as we venture forth. And you gotta jam to get out. Watch my 0 to 60 coming up here. Here. What? You know what? My bike doesn't sound like that. Hey, Billy. How are you? Suguritan. How are you? Wait, hold on. Let me do that thing. Yeah, thanks for the amount, Billy. I appreciate it. Thanks, look at that. Thanks, Billy. Oh, mahalo, Billy. Mahalo, Billy. Thanks, Billy. Oh. Look at, and here's Chakalaka. Hey, OMG. Oh, let's make it official. There you go. I know. Hey, I remember one year that mountain was on fire. From far, it looked like a lava flow. Oh man, that's trippy. Okay, now where is this one? I can't remember what this one is. Is this the one that I take the turn by where the military thing goes in? Because if so, this was on Long Road. Yeah. Oh, good night, Keola. Okay. Hey, sweet dreams, Keola P. Oh. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, this is kind of long, this one. But look at this. No houses, nothing. Boom. If there's a truck up here following another slow truck. Oh, yeah, this is the road. So when you're going down Farrington Highway, and then there's that like big, moss rock wall that says military base and did, right? I went, I never went there. So boom, here I am. This is Lualuale. Okay, Lualuale Military Road. Yeah. Have you ever been down it, Mickey? Evidently, you can recognize them, huh? Hey, good night, Keola P. Oh yes, Keola P. What are you two doing your videos with? I'm trying to merge videos and photos. You two rock. That's from Lady Tie-Dye. Oop. Charles letting us know he's okay. Good night, Keola P. and Tegan. Andy, do you know brother Walter Ipolani? Are you kidding, bro? I know Walter from 6th grade, bro. Yeah, him and his sister Dale. Yeah. Hey, naval base up there. My dad worked at the fire station on that base. Oh, wow. So you've been on it before. Hey, Allen Boy Aiea. Mahalo, eh? Thanks, cool ride, Andy. Yeah, I was worried that it might be, somewhat boring. And the road was brutal. I don't know if you can tell, but every once in a while, boom! But this GoPro, look at the image stabilization. Wow. Lady Tie-Dye, Tegan Keala uses her phone. I will ask her. Really? You're shooting that stuff on your phone? Oh, that's good quality, man. Wow, I'm impressed. Hey, I used to have a Civil Air Patrol meetings at the military reservation at the end of the road back in the day. And that, okay, right here, these guys were kind of, I guess they're on a military road and maybe they were very worried about, you know, so they're going like 25 miles an hour. And watch me make a motorcycle move here. Whoop! Here we go. That road totally looks rough. The camera is a miracle worker. Look at this right here. It is. GoPro 8. Mahalo Brendan. Thanks, eh? I know. But again, you know, you see that guy standing there in the shadow? How weird was that? Turns out he was jogging. I guess he was just resting there, you know? My mom and I took my dad to work every morning to Schofield Barracks via Kole Kole Pass Road. Ah, you lucky bugger! I think I've done it once, and I don't really remember it. Phone cameras are a lot better year by year. I have some old stuff on my channel, and it looks like they were shot through frosted glass compared to today's stuff. Oh, here, U-turn, what? Clean U-turn in a 2-lane highway on a bagger. I am so proud of myself. Whew. This road looks like back in the 70s. Yeah. Old Tutukane told me some mean stories when Kole Kole was built back in the day. Oh, I can imagine. And they didn't have the technology, right? So still kind of, no, Sharon, push him. Okay, let's not do it like that anymore. Ooh, I am spockanizing the bumps and the dips. There's some mean ones. Wow. How much time we got? Oh, okay. We got about 20 minutes left in the show, and we got, 29 minutes left. Oh, we may not make it. Maybe I should fast forward through this part, because it's just the same road back. Let me try that. Boop. Hold on. Boop. See how long this road. Boop. Wow. Boop. Oh, too far. Boop. Okay, this is more toward the end. Okay, now we only have. I didn't save any time. Hold on. Oh. What's this? Huh? Oh, I thought that was something. Wow. Oh. We need to share stories. Beautiful view indeed. Yeah, man. You take a left before the base and comes out on Hakimo Road. Yeah, I know, I got lost. I saw a road that said Hakimo Road, Yvonne, and I was gonna take a right, but when I looked down it looked like there was a dead end on the other side. So I'm like, I wonder. I was Civil Air Patrol at Wheeler Field. Wow. Oh, thanks so much for the trip down memory lane today, Andy. Oh, you're very welcome, Mickey. Look at how many homeless people there were. Did you see that? So here's that Moss Rock sign and things. Wow. I went to Russia in the early 90s. We went down the Volga, right? What is it? The Volga Canal. They measure it depth. Oh, wow. Hard to work on public under Stalin. Okay, here another one. What's this road go? Right. clear sky is beauteous. Oh, nice. Oh, hey, Mark, are you? Change your avatar, huh? No? Yeah, maybe. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Ooh. KFC all alone. They must get good business. Oh, yeah? Oh, what's going on? Oh, no, it's a left turn. Okay. Kind of a cool house on the left. Big, man. Is this Ma'alel Road? Ma'alel Road. I don't know. Are you kidding? I'm lucky to know what island I'm on. I look at that and go, oh, yeah. I couldn't remember. Oh, this is my old street. Oh, is it? Ma'aloa Street. Oh, this is. Oh, let me get you up there so maybe you can see more. Oh, did you see your house? Huh? Uh-oh. Look at this. What you doing, Bob? No room. Now look at this here. Talk about Nanakuli's self-storage, right? Check out the car on the left here. That one right there. That thing is packed full of stuff. Oh, and oh wow, Nanakuli self-storage, that bugger. Man, the streets here look like East Oakland when it comes to parking. Yeah, mean, huh? You going past my old house on the way out? Oh, really? Oh, let us know when you see it. I love looking at the houses and neighborhoods whenever I go. Just makes me feel connected. Yeah. Classic storage. Oh, hey, Yvonne, we should stop it when we get to your house and you can. Yesterday, but I couldn't read and type fast enough yesterday. This is Kehaulani. But you said you were into Irish music. I played Fiadog and Irish flute and went to Irish workshops several years in West Virginia. Oh, okay, Yvonne. Oh, what? Oh, I guess you never see her house. Oh, my old house near the KFC used to go across to watch the Green Flash. Oh, there we go. That's Charles K right there. Oh. Okay. Oh, now what? Oh, fourth house on the right before the canal. Oh. Well, you know what, Yvonne, you can watch it in the replay and hit pause and look around and see if they're keeping your yard clean. Man, the other house in the East Oakland, but parking was, this thing comes up. It says, had some guy moved in, started working on cars. Now one house got 6 cars parked, no driveway. Oh, I know there's always that guy. And guess who that guy was? My dad. Oh, you didn't pass him already. Oh, sorry. My dad was like that, you know. You start working on cars, then you get another car for parts, and you get another car. Pretty soon, you know, the landlord is like, "Oh, bro, you got to get rid of some cars." What? You know how much these things cost? Almost $400. Yeah. Oh. I know. But those days are over. I don't know. Imagine, and we were renting. It's not like he owned the place, you know. He was just all of a sudden Phil is the guy like, I lived across the street from the crazy car yard I loved it. Makes my yard look good. Oh, that's looking at the bright side of things, Mad Statter. Oh, Chalakalaka. That guy is across the street from me now. Oh, I know. You know, sometimes you can, you can call the, like the authorities, and they'll go in there and say, hey, this is an eyesore. But then the guy finds out it's you. Your life is hell, Ah. Made Statter, LOL. Ah. Aloha from Alameda, California. The Island City. Oh, that's all. Bless you, Andy. Allergies. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I have the fan on over here, and sometimes it makes me sneeze. And who knows what else is going on. Oh, I was lean Johnny Madden at your workshop. Oh, my cats love it. Rat City over there. I would love to live there. Yeah. This mountain, that look of these mountains you can see in the distance, that's so Waianae. Whenever I see mountains that look like that, I go, oh, yeah, what, Waianae? Yeah. Andy, did you ever do a video when you lane split in Cali? No, I never did. I should have. I never did. But back then, Aloha Smitty, the cameras weren't as good, when I was there. By the way, I stopped right here, went, you know what, I don't think I'll go down these what look like private driveways. So I did this. The gravel here was so slippery on my boots. You might even see me go, oh, a little bit. Watch this. Oh, no, you didn't. You can't tell. Good. Yeah, they, Aloha Smitty, back then they didn't have the image stabilization. So when you would shoot things like that, it was all jumpy, I tried it, but it didn't work. Andy, my older bro was the CAP also in San Diego. After high school, he joined the Air Force. Oh, he's talking to Andy Fraser. Sorry. Nice show, nice drive, nice guest. Good night, see you tomorrow. Okay, Steve Yoshi, thank you. Appreciate the positive review. Oh. We called that mountain the Sphinx. Oh yeah, it does kind of look like the Sphinx. I never noticed that, Ah. Okay, this is the one that I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend to remember. Oh, I have some videos of me lane splitting. I can look small, kind scary. It can look small. Small. It is. Guy opens the door, cut you in half, right? I mean, I did it. Most people do. And now, I don't know if you've lane split lately. I did it last year, right? The drivers actually move when they see you coming. They move to one side, give you a little more room, because they're so used to it now. It's so cool, right? Andy, for this. I never been here. I'm trying to follow you on Google Maps right now. Oh, good luck. I'm guessing my resolution is a little bit better, C Honda. Yeah. Oh, is that what this is? Yeah, I saw that sign somewhere. It said Princess Kahanu. Oh, I'm getting good at making U-turns. That's another thing I noticed too. I noticed Hawaiian flags flying. I hardly see that. For someone who isn't protesting, right? I never knew the mountain was called the Sphinx. I used to run into Maili past this mountain all the time. I don't think I think they used to call it the Sphinx. I don't know. I when I grew up there, we never called them the Sphinx. But you can see right here. Look like a. Ooh, Hawaiian Homes neighborhood. Oh, you know all the neighborhoods, Avon. Mean. Oh, nice show. Mahalo, Andy. Good night, everybody. Okay, Wayne. Thanks, appreciate. Yeah, we get about 9 more minutes, and this video has 14 more minutes. Maybe we'll cut it off a little. You know what? The last part is me like heading down the Farrington Highway, so maybe we cut it off right over on there. There's a townhouse near where I work that flies the Hawaii flag. I always smile when I see it. Oh, that's nice. Andy, how come most Oahu homes only 1 story high cost? Pualani, you know, it costs money to build a 2-story, right? So they want to build it and then rent it and then, get the income, and then, the people who do that, and then build another one and another one. And I think there may not be that big a demand for 2-story houses. People, if I build 1 2-story, then all my relatives are gonna kind of live with me, yeah. Awesome, holo, Uncle Andy. Oh, thank you. Get in, Andy. I got a holo. I love to Skype. No. How about I'm talking tomorrow, Justine, because I don't have anybody for tomorrow, and I have for next week. So if you can, look at your schedule. If you can do it 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. tomorrow, I'll call you or text you or something, okay? If can. If not, no worry. We just, we did 113 shows without a guest, so maybe we can do one tomorrow. Andy Frazier? Oh, we have no relation. That reminds me of when Forrest Gump was telling Lieutenant Dan that he was no relation to Bubba. Good night, everyone. Okay, Cheryl. Thank you. By the way, that's one of the things I was thinking about doing, you guys, and see how people drop off kind of right now. But when I look at the analytics, there are plenty of people around 5 o'clock. How would you feel about us cutting the show by a half an hour? Okay. Only because when I get up early, like I did today, I can start to feel myself dragging right about now, right? And it's, well, I guess it's only 7 more minutes, but Steve, yeah. Okay, I'll text you. Mahalo, Andy. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Okay, thank you. Again, we're talking about tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. You only one day away. Oh, that was beautiful, don't you think? I can't wait to watch that on the replay and just enjoy it all over again. This is very beautiful. Holo. Mahalo, Andy. Oh, thank you. It's something, and Kamoala Man pointed this out, and I hadn't really noticed it until he did. And that was that because it's the motorcycle, it's lower, right? Because I have it like, it's right over the headlight. Right? So not aspect ratio, the point of view is lower. I don't know, I guess and it has a nice effect, right? Andy, it's your show. Cut it off when you need to. We love it anyway. Well, it's your show too. And I don't know if you notice, I always ask before I do stuff. I mean, I didn't ask about the interviews, but I alluded to it a couple times, and people asked, hey, why don't you have interviews on the show? And I went, everybody does that, and but secretly, right here, this is, well, watch the head back, watch the dogs come to eat me. Oh no, you can't see them. When they were right at the fence. 2 hours is a long time. Hour and a half might be a good idea. Let's try it out. Hey, Andy. Hey, if you need to end early, that's fine. I think it helps on the mainland too. Yeah, because we got the East Coast people. Boom. Your show, Andy. Time it as you want. Also, you would gain more time to relax. Yeah. Oh, no shame. Take a day off once in a while too. Yeah, maybe, Craig. But I got some stuff I'm trying to accomplish, and and part of my doing it every day. Antilytics loves it. Like now, if you watch one of our shows on YouTube and you look to the right, you'll see a lot of Daily Pigeon Lives recommended and other videos I have done, and that just helps, everything overall. Whew. I would like in 8 hours. Okay. There. You know what? That's a good idea, Jason. So go get a lovely snack and a refreshing beverage. We are going to be here a while. Thanks for the compliment, Jason. Good night, Uncle Andy and Gangy. Gotta go get up early for fishing trip tomorrow. There you go, Lance. See what I mean? 3 more minutes. I like the 2-hour format, but it's your show. Do what you need to do. Oh, I saw Annie on the Daily Pigeon Live. I saw Annie. It's a Daily Pigeon line. Oh, I don't know. Who's Annie? That sounds like a great. Us East Coasters would last to the end. There we go. Well, Danny. Oh. Wow. Whoop. Was on birthday call with a friend, back in time to say aloha and sleep well. Mahalo, Susan R. Thanks. Mahalo nui for the holo holo, Andy. Love seeing my hometown. Yvonne, I was thinking of you and Justine when I shot it, especially the other day when you said, "Oh, I live behind the Kentucky Fried Chicken." So when I went there, I was looking for the Kentucky Fried Chicken. I went, "Oh, I gotta go down Yvonne's road," because Justine and I had done it in the car when I had that show. But we never do one for you, so this is yours, okay? Yeah. I watch as long as you decide to be on. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Oh. Okay, here is what was it, Yvonne? Paakea? Was that it? That's it. And this is Naval Ammunition, NAD Naval Ammunition Depot on the right. And I guess they actually used to warehouse munitions there. I don't know that they do it now. Things will get better on the mainland when daylight saving time is pao. Hadn't thought of that. Mahalo. Oh, domo arigato, Andy. Take care, and mahalos. Thanks, Mickey. Right on. Okay. Oh, hot butt baby. No approve of you cutting back the show. Okay, well, there's one vote against Robert. Okay. There you go. Hey, 2 dislikes on this. It's okay. Don't worry about them. Mahalo, Andy, for doing this for us. You got them right there, Wendell. No problem. Okay, you know what, gang? I'm going to wrap this up because it's basically this. We get to look at how many people dump stuff on the side of the road. Does that blow your mind? It's like, bruh, the dump is free. I was looking at that today. I was going, what's your trip, potato chip? Anyway. Okay. Aloha Nanakuli. Boom. Let's turn down the music, play the song, and say goodbye. What do you say, gang? Okay? Here we go.
Hey, how's it and welcome to the Daily Pigeon Show. It's the place to be to let the pigeon flow. The Daily Pigeon Show with Andy Bumatay. Mahalo nui loa to you for stopping by.
Where am I? Wow. Yeah, I'm a little tired. Okay, so gang, thank you so much. Let me find my button, and I'm sure we're going to see a Skype logo again, but such is the condition of life. Thanks,